So I logged back into Facebook to find out I was banned for 7 days due to a quote, ethnic intimidation. The ethnic intimidation that I posted was literally that I'm tired of arguing with Eurotrash. And it was stated that I was ethnically intimidating Europeans. Okay? Now, what I want to make clear here is I am an American, and I have gotten very tired of people basically annoying me over the fact that I do side with Pan Americanism and with some of my Hispanic friends well over a lot of white phonies that are pretending at being National Socialists and fascists, etc. Now, what's interesting about this is you get the usual, Facebook does not, will kick you off if you post anything, that's racially intimidating, ethnically intimidating, or based on country of origin intimidating, political affiliation intimidating, etc. This is important to understand because I think that Facebook is doing this to make people want to get at the people on their friends list. The reason I say this is there is no way any one of my friends could have possibly reported this post because my account was deactivated at the time, meaning that nobody could have seen anything on my Facebook because it didn't exist as far as my friends were concerned. The reason this is interesting is I have had friends that have been reported for ethnic intimidation of people from Britain and ethnic intimidation of other people. Now, let me point it out like this. Let me explain this. I know personally that my life has been threatened because I'm heterosexual by gay people and liberals. My life has been threatened on Facebook because I'm a National Socialist, or was basically a third positionist because of my political views. Reported it, nothing happened. My life has been threatened because I'm white. Reported it, nothing has happened. My life has been threatened a lot on Facebook, and by blacks and other minorities, and also Antifa type people and liberals. Nothing has happened, which shows me there's an agenda, and they actually choose who they harass. Facebook chooses who they harass. My friend from Mexico that jumped off of Facebook, now mind you, she was a Nazi, okay? She posted a lot of things that were anti-Semitic. Boom, she was kicked off every second. Every time she did it, boom, 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 until she never went back on. My other friend was kicked off for ethnically intimidating the British, okay? So it appears that those of us that express specific political ideas are being targeted by Facebook, and I think it's being done so that we assume that it is the people on our friends list doing this. But as I just said, now I know that it could not have been any one of my friends because nobody could have seen it. My point is that there seems to be an agenda with social media, and I'm late to the game on this one because everybody's been talking about this, to monitor and curtail and intimidate people into not posting anything. And they did that with me. I purposely post absolutely nothing with any racial overtones really anymore, or anything that's that could be considered upsetting based on race, religion, anything like that. I occasionally slip up and then remove it. Like, for example, when it became February, I posted Dr. William Pierce's Black Invention Myths video, which I then took down about 10 minutes later. My point is, social media is wonderful. It has really worked to help unite people of similar political views and similar views in general. Has also worked to really harass certain people, primarily white people and primarily people with inconvenient political views that might actually be right about some things. And it's interesting too, because, like, for example, my friend from Mexico, her life was threatened by alt-right Trump supporting white supremacists. She reported it. Nothing happened to them. And that's what people need to understand. There is a very real thing going on here where Facebook is purposely, it seems, only or utilizing users and whatever else to purposely attack certain people with certain viewpoints.